The Leshan Giant Buddha was carved from the mountainside to the east of Leshan city in Sichuan Province from the 8th century and stands 71 meters or 233 feet in height above the confluence of three rivers, the Min, Qingyi and Dadu. Since 1996, it is featured on the UNESCO list of World Heritage Sites. Work on carving the structure began in the year 713 during the Tang Dynasty, and thousands of workers took more than 90 years to complete the task. It is the world's largest carved stone Buddha and is featured in poetry, song and literature. I have visited this attraction on 2 occasions, and the following video shares my thoughts on those 2 visits and what an awesome piece of ancient engineering this structure truly is. Hi, I am John and welcome to my channel, Laowai in China. On this channel, my aim is to inform people that have never visited China what life here is really like, and not as it is often portrayed in Western media. I cover topics such as travel, culture, as well as current affairs both here and overseas that reflect the day-to-day life here. Today's video is called Discovering the Astonishing Leshan Giant Buddha. I hope you like this video, so sit back and enjoy. My first visit to this attraction was many years ago. I was working in the city of Luzhou in Sichuan Province, and together with another foreign teacher, we took a bus to Chengdu for the long weekend of the May Day holiday. On one of those days during that weekend, we took a bus from Xinnameng bus station for approximately 180-kilometer journey to Leshan. We inadvertently found we had booked on a minibus and not the regular tour bus, but this meant the journey was quite a lot faster than the larger tour bus, and the minibus dropped us off along with another half a dozen or so tourists visiting the site. To say the site was packed was an understatement, and the several flights of steps that are required to be negotiated to reach the main area took some time. Once we reached the area close to the statue itself, there was a huge line of people that snaked its way back and forth, and that did not include the thousands of people waiting patiently in line further down the steps approaching the statue itself. There were information signs stating that the wait was in excess of 4 hours, so rather than wait that long, we took some photos from the top of what could be seen, and after looking at the other attractions on show, we headed back to the bus station and the return journey to Chengdu. Once on the bus, the journey took much longer than expected due to a major pile-up on the motorway. This experience was one lesson I learned about China, and that is not to visit major tourist attractions during the major holidays, as this is what the bulk of the country is doing. Before I list the details on my second visit here a couple of years later, here is some information on this attraction. How big is the Giant Buddha? Leshan's Giant Buddha is 71 meters high and 24 meters wide. The head itself is 14.7 meters in height and 10 meters wide, and contains more than 1,000 buns of hair. The statue depicts a seated Maitreya Buddha with his hands resting on his knees and a smile upon his face. The smallest toenail is large enough to seat a person. The ears measure 7 meters in length, and the nose is 5.6 meters long. Each eyebrow measures 5.5 meters in length, and the instep is large enough for 100 people to stand there. 2 ways to see the Giant Buddha. In addition to climbing up and down the hundreds of steps to view the attraction, a less energetic way is to view the statue from a distance by sightseeing boat. Other attractions within the site. 9 Bends Plank Road. This steep route with no less than 9 bends is located on the right side of the Giant Buddha and can only be negotiated in an uphill direction after visiting the base of the statue. The route is only 1.5 meters wide at its widest point, and the narrowest point measuring just 0.6 meters across. There are also 217 stone steps to be negotiated. Oriental Buddha Park. This Buddhist-oriented theme park is full of interesting sculptures and religious garden art. Within the area, you will find over 3,000 Buddha statues, including a reclining Buddha that measures 170 meters in length, the world's largest reclining Buddha. Lingyang Temple. This temple, located next to the giant Buddha, has a history dating back over 1,400 years. Within the quadrangle courtyard, you can visit the Tianwang Hall, Daxiong Hall, as well as a depository of Buddhist sutras. A brief history of Leshan Giant Buddha. Lying at the confluence of three rivers, the tempestuous waters caused numerous boat accidents and loss of life for many people who earned their living on the river. A monk named Hai Tong believed that the spirit of the Buddha could suppress these stormy waters, so he began constructing the statue in the year 713. At the time of his death, the project was only halfway to completion, but his disciples continued his work, and after 19 arduous years, the project was finally completed. My second, more successful visit here took place some years later, and on this occasion, I was accompanied by my wife and her son. We travelled once again by bus from Chengdu, arriving at the site in the late morning. While it was busy in the summer, it was not as busy as my previous visit here, and after visiting most of the attractions, we joined the line to proceed slowly down the steps to the foot of the statue. Most of the photos you are seeing here were from that trip. Despite it not being nowhere near as busy as my previous visit, it still took more than 1 hour to descend our way down all the steps and get a chance to view the statue up close. After what seems like hundreds of photos of all angles, we began our way climbing up the steep steps up the side of the statue before eventually emerging back in the main area of the attraction. Now, feeling tired after a long day in the heat, we began looking at our leaving the site and heading towards the bus stop. We took a different route and in doing so, stumbled across Leshan Caves and a small museum after discovering an amazing ancient bridge across one of the smaller rivers. So our leaving was delayed as we discovered this next set of attractions, which seemed to receive very few visitors. One interesting point to share with you about taking photos here. Lots of people, understandably, take photos here with the giant Buddha in the background. There are many theories that taking a picture that appears as though you are touching the statue can bring you good luck and fortune. Touching his head relates to a promotion in your career. Touching his nose means you'll have good fortune concerning your finances. Touching his ear indicates a good blessing, while touching the eyebrows is an indication of a happy marriage, and touching the mouth indicates safety. That is all for this video. If you have enjoyed watching it and it's shown you a little detail of life here in China, then your subscribing to my channel would mean a lot to me. Thank you for watching. Make sure you click on the link to the next video, and until the next time, goodbye for now.